Welcome to Hermitcraft Season 10. This is episode 6. Today I'm going to start things off by officially moving into my starter base. These temporary chests will be removed, all of the items will be pushed up there, and death by llama will be the only way that I can access them, which I think is a good thing. So here we go, just going to start throwing the items into this right here, and they should all start making their way in. This is ridiculously satisfying. That's maybe not so satisfying, that's really annoying. It's a mild flaw with the redstone contraption there. I don't even know why I'm transporting half of this stuff up to the main base, because most of it is complete junk. When am I ever going to need 6 eggs? Oh, and just before you all start panicking, I've fixed the issue where some items would very occasionally get stuck. I don't often say this sincerely, but thank you, Iskal. So that should be everything transferred. How am I still this bad at the game? The bottom area is fully cleared. Now it's time to see if the items made it to the top safely. Just got to throw all of my items into this chest, drop down to the bottom, snowball the llama, and that should do it. Now I need to organize all of this stuff. I mean, I don't really know how to do it. I've been trying to move the valuables up into this chest. I like the look of this chest. And I guess this chest I should actually keep empty at all times so that when I throw items in, there's no chance of this chest filling up and then the items being lost. So I should probably remove these and I guess get some form of sorting worked out, which I'm definitely not going to keep in the video because I can't think of anything more boring. It is now done, and yes, it was incredibly dull, but I feel a lot better now. So we got wood, then we got stone, then we've got redstone, we've got kind of bad miscellaneous stuff, relatively good miscellaneous stuff, and then really, really good stuff. Now let's wrap up the game of Demise. I sadly did not get an opportunity to kill anyone in Demise. I literally didn't set up a single trap, which is a little bit embarrassing, so I ended the game as a red name. False, however, was the winner of Demise, so we got to kill her.
Oh, can he land it? Can he land it? Can he land it?
Come on, Mumbo.
Oh, yeah.
Nailed it. All right, false if you crouch, because you might get bumped a little bit. Right, are you ready, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back a little bit.
Let him loose.
I'm not.
Here we go!
It's as easy as that.
Now, as the winner of the game of Demise, False gets the ultimate Hermit Permit.
So this...
Is that good? Yeah, that sounds good.
She gets to choose what this permit is for.
So cool looking.
Now, what on earth is a Hermit Permit? Well, we're going to be creating a shopping district in Hermitcraft Season 10, but to create a shop, you have to have the specific permit that goes along with the items that you want to sell. For example, if I want to sell slime, I need to have the slime permit. Now, these permits get randomly assigned to the Hermitcraft members. Each hermit gets 6 different permits of varying different tiers. You can trade your permits, you can sell your permits, you can swap them around, you can do whatever you like with them. The permit system will be regulated by us. There may be new permits introduced if people aren't pulling their weight with specific permits. The only rule is you cannot undermine the permit system. Let's see what I get out of the shuffle.
Mumbo, then, you're up.
I am... This is the most weirdly nerve-wracking thing I've done in a very long time.
This is going to affect your future.
Yep. Alright, so I've got wart blocks. Excellent.
Mumbo's got warts!
Anybody need any wart blocks?
That's the name of the show.
Okay, I got gilded blackstone though. That's kind of good.
Yeah. I'm buying.
Well,
Good luck harvesting it.
good luck getting that, yeah.
He's got his elytra. He's ready.
I got regular bookshelves as well, which, you know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
Second favorite bookshelf. A man in a suit and books. That's nice.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. These are where things get a little bit more exciting. Explosive fireworks.
Okay. That's like the best gold tier. I'm done now. I'm just gonna leave.
And all item frames.
Item frames.
That's pretty good.
That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Lot of sticks.
Yeah. The leg provided on the server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Right. I have got jungle and dark oak logs, and this is a collective item.
There's a logger.
Interesting.
2 of the logs.
Dropping the blow.
First logger.
First
Very,
logger.
very cool.
He left a floater.
All right, X, you're up next. Scar,
Hey.
please change the battery in your smoke alarm.
I talked to somebody about it.
Now, I wasn't initially that pleased with my selection, but apparently explosive fireworks are actually a very valuable permit to have. All right. What is this trait? What is the trait that you want to do? You're like...
So,
So I'm thinking I want the explosive fireworks.
Okay.
If you're willing to part with them, the ones I have, the permits I have all amethyst. I have white glass, nilium, or nylium.
I don't know what that is.
So that's the ground in the nether, like the red and blue ground.
Right. Okay.
In the nether.
Yeah.
Purple terracotta, all the horns, if you're interested in that, and then I got prismarine.
I mean, Prismarine would be pretty good. Like, it's been ages since I've made any form of temple like that. I'd be kind of open to Prismarine, but then, like, is that a fair trade? I mean, now this is a good gold tier.
That's a good gold tier, yeah. But the Prismarine is also a good S tier. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. What else can I chuck in there? I mean, I got warp blocks.
Warp blocks? I mean, it kind of goes with the nilium a little bit. I mean,
yeah. So you could have a bit of that. You got regular bookshelves. That's not bad. Gilded blackstone, maybe. That's also nether. Maybe I could throw that in there as well. And then
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Let's do for the Prismarine. I'll give you the Prismarine. You give me the explosive fireworks and the gilded blackstone, and it's a deal.
That sounds like a fair deal.
It's a deal.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm throwing it out. Is this
throwing
official?
It's happening. It's happening.
Oh, baby.
Gilded blackstone, explosive fireworks. All right, man. Awesome.
I like that we had the same reaction. Pleasure doing business with you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Mumbo. Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Best of luck.
Well, that's the second time we said the same thing. Like, this is starting to get a bit scary.
It is getting a little bit awkward.
So now I have 2 S-tier permits. I have Prismarine, and I have 2 log types. Oh dear. I need to use my furnace, which I currently have in my inventory. But all my coal is up in my base. I guess it's llama time. Come on then, buddy. You know the drill? Perfection. Oh. Except I left all the items. I left my furnace in the barrel. I was meant to put it in the chest so it would be taken up here. It's llama time again. Oh, and actually on the topic of llamas, somebody gave a really, really good suggestion. I sincerely hope I've got this game mechanic right. So I make some grey wool and then turn that into carpet. And then that carpet should be able to be attached to my llama. Oh gosh, this is dangerous. Is there something that needs to be done? Have I forgotten something? Does it need to have a saddle on it or something? Okay, apparently I need to tame the llama. Is this working? I don't know what I'm doing. This doesn't feel like it's working. Oh, that was good. This feels like a good way for me to die. Well, this is a precarious thing. I'm on half a heart riding a llama. Yes, I am friends with the llama. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bandit. Yes. I have got a bandit llama. Does it still like me even when I fire snowballs at it? Oh no, I can't get out of here. See, the thing is, if I break the fence post, as soon as I touch the magma, I'm going to die. So then the llama would be able to escape. But I think if I just shoot the llama... No! Oh no! Now the llama's my friend, I can't shoot it with snowballs anymore. This has all gone horribly wrong and it's all your fault. Good! I thought I was in danger there. And by in danger, I mean not in danger. I wanted to die. With my base quirks now sorted, let's get to today's plans. And they are to document the weird quirks of my base. You see, I plan on doing a lot of inventing this season. I want to create a lot of things, and I want to create an easily accessible database that documents all of these inventions. Each invention gets a specific number, a specific name, it gets put into the system, and then it can be searched for and retrieved. This way I can keep track of how many inventions I've done this season. My elytra just broke, and the reason I'm flying in this direction is because I don't have enough iron to make an anvil. How can I look so rich but be so poor? Alright, invention 001 was the item... Whoa, what's it called? I'm calling it the floor to base item mover, the thing that allows me to move my items from my chest into my base. And then invention number 2 is the unalive llama system. I don't think that needs any further explanation. Now all I have to do is put the labels onto the inventions themselves, so I'm thinking, how does that look? Not that good, can't really read it. I can't see the number, which is also very important. It could go on the edge of this slab, I kind of like the idea of that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we've got the label for the unalive llama, and then over here we've got the label for the item mover. I'll be honest, I didn't expect this to be the tricky part. Okay, that's great. So now we have the labels on. Now we need to create the system that allows us to search the labels for more information on the invention. So now let's head into the redstone testing world and start designing this thing. Now this is actually going to be a weirdly complicated redstone contraption to construct, just like how that sentence was a weirdly complicated sentence to say. But the first part of the process is actually done for me. I was flying around the redstone testing world and I located these, which are decoders for 7-segment displays. Now, I designed these a few years ago. They're pretty simple. We've just got some levers down at the bottom, and whatever lever I flick corresponds to a number on the display. That's all good. Solid start. Now, the next part of the process is surprisingly right next to it. Clearly, I was thinking along these lines a few years ago, but I've got a decoder for a 10-button panel here. So whatever button I press on this will give a different signal strength out through the back comparator. So now all I have to do is link up the signal strength of that to these, and then make it work with more than one digit. So I need to put some red coders at the bottom of these so that we can read the different signal strengths and actually turn them into usable signals. And then I need to make it so that if I only press one button, then this first digit is a 0, and then this is the button that I just pressed. And if I push 2 buttons in quick succession, then the first button press has to be this digit, and the second button press has to be that digit. And that's just the redstone for the display. I then need to take the output from this display, the digits and what they are, and then send that redstone signal down into some form of storage system and be able to pull out the item that corresponds to that specific number that is being displayed. Now, the item that I'm pulling is the descriptor for what the invention actually is. So, for example, this is the one for the floor-to-base item mover. We've got the date in which it was constructed, and then a brief descriptor saying what it does. So at any given time throughout this Hermitcraft season, I can look at an invention that I've got in my base and pull up when it was built and all the information surrounding it. It's like having my own Wikipedia in Minecraft. These are the sorts of hoops that you have to jump through when you don't have the internet on your phone. Let's get into designing, shall we? Gosh, I am already struggling here. I want to try and keep this relatively compact and have our number pad fairly close to the numbers, but it's kind of hard. I need to make a line of RS Snorlatches so that the number gets locked in, and yeah, maybe just not dropper ones. I think I'm still going to use the droppers, but honestly, I'm just going to start again and see if I can get somewhere else. Okay, this actually looks promising. If I'm looking at it, it looks like I could stack these up next to one another without them interfering. Good. And now I think I've got the red coders worked out that run into them, and I think I have space for the output line, except I've got the redstone torches the wrong way round, which means that now every number is being powered as opposed to no numbers being powered, which is actually a big problem. Okay, I sincerely hope I can be smart here. I'm going to replace the redstone torches with a redstone line. Because the items inside the dropper are just going to be normal, non-stackable items, then they should give a signal strength of 1, which means that, yeah, only one redstone torch will turn off, which means that we should... No? What? Yes, this is good. I just got the repeaters the wrong way round, or at least I've flipped the redstone contraption without flipping the redstone repeaters. Yes. Okay. It all seems to be working, so now most of the groundwork has been laid for the beginnings of the design. We've still got a lot to do though. But Doc just messaged me about a permit trade, and it's one that I'm pretty interested in. So let's hop back onto the Hermitcraft server and get the deal on.
Hello.
What on earth? You just appeared out of nowhere.
Really? Yeah, I think I flew through a lag spike, man. It's it's like a sonic boom, you know.
So I hear that you're trying to set up some kind of log-based monopoly. Is this what you're thinking?
Well, it's a monopoly. I wouldn't call it a monopoly, but you know, I mean, I want to build a multi-tree farm, and it would kind of make sense, right? If you can also sell all the woods you produce, kind of. That's
so kind of a monopoly. In a like a
I mean, some might call it a monopoly.
Okay. Well, I do happen to be in possession of the dark oak and jungle spruce deed or permit,
yes.
I suppose.
As we spoke already before a little bit, I prepared some paperwork.
Oh my goodness.
Here.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So wait, you've got like an official contract here?
Yes, yes.
Oh my god, this is very, very official. Wow, okay.
Yes.
I mean, we might have to check. There's a slight spelling mistake in here. This is a very good deal. Is there? Right, I'm just going to skip ahead. I'm skipping ahead like 20 pages just to make sure that you haven't...
There's no fine print. 50% of my earnings from those logs belong to you. I mean, it's a fair deal. You know, it's a really good deed you have, and I don't want to fleece you.
Wow. Okay. So do you need me to sign it? Is that what needs to be done here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna... This is me adding some...
Wait. No fine print adding.
No, I'm just making sure that the signature looks good, you know? It needs to it needs to have the right number of, like, swirls, and, you know, I don't want anyone to be able to copy it. There we go. It should be officially signed for you.
Yeah, I'll sign it officially, then you get a copy. So
wow.
Here you go.
Right, let me go and I need to go and get my deed. Unfortunately, it is up in my base, so yep, I'll have to...
Wait. Oh, fancy.
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't go in there because it won't end well for you. There's only one way to get into my base at this point in time. Just give me a second.
Wait, why are you taking off your clothes?
I'll be back in a sec. Sorry, my llama missed. Oh, there we go.
Huh? Oh, really? That's your elevator?
Nice. There you go. 1D for you, buddy.
Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, this is most likely the best elevator I've ever seen. Dude, that's genius.
Well, that was very successful. Now back to the redstone testing world, and I've been doing a little bit of work. I've now added in a little button selector panel, and it has the redstone decoder to it. So each one of these buttons that I press here will output a different signal strength, which I can then send through to the red coders. And it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's messy. It's incredibly messy, but it fits nicely within this gap right here. So now I just need to create the system which will allow us to alternate between the two displays. And I think I've come up with an idea. So I've hooked up the first output line, and as you can see, that all seems to be working. Whenever I press a button, it looks like it's powering the correct torch that it should be powering, and I've hooked up the other side now as well. Now let's see if my idea works. I've created a little T flip-flop there, and then I'm going to create another T flip-flop on this side, which is going to be set to the alternate. So when this T flip-flop is off, that one is on, and when that one's on, this one is off. Cool, that's nice and easy. So the T flip-flops are both connected just to the redstone line coming out of the button panel, so they will always get powered, which means each time I hit one of these buttons, it should alternate. So that time the redstone lamp turned on this side, and then when I hit the button again, it turns on that side, and that all seems to be working really quite nicely. And this should be even more obvious now that I've filled in all of the RS NOR latches. So if I wanted to do the number 26, 5. Okay, alright, it seems I got my numbers wrong. But thankfully that was an easy fix. And now everything is working properly. So if I put in the number 42, let's say, everything pops up correctly, and I can reset everything using this button here. Great. Item selector and displays all done and dusted. Now I've been having way too much fun in my redstone testing world, so let's hop onto the Hermitcraft server to make some progress. Okay, let's progress. Let's do... yeah, a little bit of terraforming in the area. Oh, I think that looks really good. Really nice. And then... well, I've always thought that these path blocks, they should have been path blocks all along. I've always thought that. Yeah. Okay, I think we've made enough progress. Back to designing this redstone mega structure. And this next part is going to be fun, because we need to connect up what we have going on here, all of this display stuff, to an actually usable item retrieval system and item input system. We need to make sure that we can put things into the system, we need to make sure that our database can expand, and we need to make sure that when we take something out of the database, when we put it back, it goes back into the correct place. So the way that I'm doing this, the way that I'm converting these numbers into usable Minecrafty things, is I'm going to have one row which is going to be horizontal. It's going to work in this plane, it's going to work across, and then there's going to be the other row which is going to work vertically. So you can almost think of this as a coordinate, right? It's like we are on row 2, position 7. And as always, this is presenting some fairly unique challenges. I have come up with a way to do things, but it is big. I knew this was going to be big, but yeah, this is big, but I think it's necessarily big. Like, now that I've added the dropper system in, which is where our ideas are going to be stored inside this dropper here, will be one of the ideas. I think it sounds about right. So there'll be 10 ideas stacked horizontally, and then with this current setup, there would be 4 sets of 10 ideas stacked vertically. So that's 40 ideas in total, which is more than enough. I don't think I'm smart enough to come up with more than 40 inventions. Yeah, ignore this giant redstone testing well behind me. Okay, progress is coming along well now. We've got our directory. I'm now linking up all of the things from the displays to these lines of redstone here. These lines of redstone are the layer selectors. So when that line is powered, that means that this layer of the directory is selected. So this would be layer 0, 1, 2, and then 3. Now I have to create a crazy snaking hopper line, which is horrendously expensive, my goodness. And now the build should be done. Now, just to be clear, I haven't linked up any of the output chests or input chests or anything, because that's kind of specific to where they're going to be located on the Hermitcraft server. But functionally, this build should work. So if I go up here and I put in the number 24, just had to check my latches were the right way around. Yes, they are. Okay, so we're going to put in the number 24. So you press this button, we get a 2 up at the top, and then we press this button right here. That should be number 4. And that should have outputted a book. So this is the output for layer number 0. This is the output for layer number 1. This is the output for layer number 2. And we have got book 4. I didn't name them all the way up to 40. So this is 24. This is it. And then when we want to return our book, it should go back into the correct place because it is the only hopper that is currently unlocked. All of the other hoppers are locked by the redstone torch. Now, the cool thing about this is that this also means that we can expand our directory really, really easily. As long as there's no books being taken out the system, the book should just fall into place in the last available spot. I was getting nervous then, but there we go. Redstone torch turned off. That means that our book is in. Yes, it all works. We've got ourselves the craziest system ever. This is like Sahara from Hermitcraft Season 6. But it might be like a little bit more smart and slightly more... I'm quite impressed by this. The only issue is it is ludicrously expensive. Especially when it comes to iron. Maybe there's something that can be worked out here. So I happen to know that Grian really wants my Prismarine permit. And I also happen to know that Grian has the iron and gold permit. So that means I would have a very good excuse to build an iron farm, which would mean I'd be able to build up my absolutely gigantic redstone mechanism and have plenty of iron for future inventions, but also I'd be able to sell the iron in a shop. And not only that, I'd also be able to build up a gold farm, create a bartering farm. Even though I wouldn't be able to sell the things from the bartering farm, I'd get all of the things from the bartering farm. I really want that permit, but I know that Grian probably wants my Prismarine permit more. So I'm gonna play with him a little bit. I'm curious to see what he will give me. The messages have been sent.
Hello, Mumbo.
Hello.
You got a horse hole somewhere. At horse hole.
Horse hole. that was smooth. That was a smooth dismount, my friend. You've got a lot of practice.
Got a bit of practice. Pluto kind of sucks, but I love him.
How you doing? You're looking well. I can't believe you've out-mustached me. What on earth, Grian?
Oh yeah, that's true. Hold on, let me... Boom.
What on earth?
I learned from the best after the years of playing together. It is basically just a better mustache than yours.
I mean, firstly, yours actually comes out from your face. Mine seems to... Oh, is it? Yeah, no, it's kind of... Yeah, no, mine is very much on my face. You've got like...
yours is like really tight to the skin, whereas mine's a great big bushy beard.
Yeah, you got the bush. This is good. This is very good.
I've got a proposition for you.
Okay.
If you're interested.
Very much so.
Got a barrel here, and if you take a look inside there, this is my prize permit, iron and gold.
That is quite a mean permit.
A little birdie called Cub told me that you are now in possession of the Prismarine one, and yes. Me and the ocean, we're kind of close, so
yeah, I can smell.
I'm mildly interested in the Prismarine one if you wanted to make a trade.
Mildly interested. Okay.
I've messed up, haven't I?
And you're mildly interested. That's curious. Looking like that. Looking like that, you're mildly interested. You look like you are the ocean. I feel like... I mean, Highland Gold is all right, you know. But look, I mean, that's... I don't know why I've got these in my inventory right now. And I guess that just shows that I could sell it. Honestly, I don't know why I did that. That was just the weirdest flex I think I've ever done.
No, I'm not going to accept the iron and gold for 9 gold blocks.
9 gold blocks. Can I interest you in 4 chests? A seed?
No.
I'm just trying to think, like, if I had like an accountant sitting next to me right now, yeah, imagine like they basically look like me, suited and booted and everything like that. What would they think? I think
that's a great deal. Fine deal. Perfect deal.
I think Prismarine seems like it could be slightly more profitable because I feel like the number of people willing to make a Prismarine farm is like...
Never send me to negotiate anything. Right, I'll be right back.
It's working. It's working. Gosh, if he comes over the horizon now, that would be one of the most cinematic things ever captured. What is he gathering?
Right. I've scoured my base. Let's do this again. But let's be reasonable now. Right.
I'm liking the aesthetics of the barrel, by the way. It very much fits your vibe as a fisherman. You like turn up with a barrel prepared.
We don't need chests around here.
No.
Barrels.
Yeah.
Right, look, listen. I've got a few things that I can offer you on top of this that might just sweeten the deal, all right?
Okay.
I'm going to just... yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I'm liking the look of it. Saddle's cool.
A saddle. I can decorate it even further. Check that out. How does that look?
I mean, it's nice. Like, the color theory is good. I like it. I like the symmetry. It's looking pretty good. But I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I still feel like I could probably make more diamonds than this by having the Prismarine one. Like, it's just straight economics, right? You know, look, how do you think I get a suit this good, right? How do you think I get my mustache this close to my face?
I mean, I could just... I'll leave it then.
Yeah. It's a good technique. Yeah. You get on your horse. You get on your horse.
Lied. It said if I walked away, you would.
Oh, you think I'm gonna chase after you? No. You can keep walking. You've left your horse in the horse hole, so I know that you're not backing out of this deal. You know, that's the equivalent of like leaving a car dealership on foot, leaving your car in the car park. I'd be fairly confident that you're returning.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
Fine. Right, where were we at?
Okay.
Diamonds.
Excellent. I'm liking the look
Diamonds.
of it. Currently liking the look of it.
More copper. More copper.
Nice.
Where was that saddle?
That's looking good.
Right, even more copper.
Wow.
Fish heads.
Fish heads is...
Elder Guardian. Cod head. Fish.
I don't think... Okay, the extra copper's good, but the deal fundamentally hasn't gotten that much better.
All right. You can't turn this down. All right, let's start again.
Okay.
I got one.
Do you have to break the barrel every time?
This.
Oh, okay.
Done.
Now we might be talking. Now you've thrown into question the valuableness of the 12 bamboo.
Campfires. I tell you, I sold them in season 7, and I mostly sold them to myself. You might sell none. Maybe
I might
one.
sell none. Yeah.
Wait, I'm not. You'll sell tons.
I currently think that the deal has worsened on my end. If I was actually to look at this objectively right now. Get
out.
Yeah, I feel bad. I do feel a bit bad, but I feel like there's got to be something more.
Come on!
You really mean
how many diamonds do I need to put around this?
It's a lot. That is good.
Let me see the Prismarine. Let me verify. What am I even looking at?
My llama missed. Hang on. Get better aim. There we go.
What am I? Oh, it's llama spit.
Yep. Okay, I'm up.
What? Walked into the... Oh, wait, I saw this before. Oh, you keep blowing my mind. Well, all right, I'll take... Bye-bye.
Whoa! Oh, no, I've got nothing. I'm completely naked. I've got no tools. I've got nothing to hit you with. I have but a fist.
Okay, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. Oops.
You gave me a weapon.
This has gone terribly. All right, give me my axe back. All right, give me the axe. I'll give you the...
You accidentally created a trade.
Accidentally. Fine. All the ice. All the ice.
All the ice is good, but I'm going to be getting iced out with the Prismarine permit.
Well, just take them all then. Just take them all. Here, take my mending book.
Wait, the mending book? You can't be joking.
Yep.
I couldn't.
Maybe, no, actually, maybe not.
I couldn't. I've gone too far. 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 I feel a bit bad. I don't want you offering up these
I don't
things.
like this anymore. I don't like this. I don't want it that badly. I just realised I think the mending book sent me over the edge. No, I can't. I can't part with it.
I mean, look, I'll be honest. I do just want your iron and gold, but I just want it. I'd just do a 1-to-1 trade. I just wanted to see how far you'd go. I thought I could get some extra diamonds out of the deal, but then, I pushed it way too far, and now I feel bad. And I feel like
I don't even want to do this deal anymore.
Are you joking?
I don't even want to do this deal. I'm out.
Oh
no, I'm out. I'm done.
Oh mate. Oh, he's ridden off into the sunset. This is painful. The advice that you got on Google was right. I feel like I pushed it too far. I pushed it too far. Oh no.